Всем привет, что это Skyrim, я уже не помню, как он точно называется. Короче, я не знаю, что это. Я просто нашел Хатапа в PRPG, так сказать. Чё? Подождите-ка. Я не уверен, что меня слышно. Вот, так, наверное, слышно.
What? Now would you look at that? I totally forgot about that. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means you still remember how to do this, right? I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime to cut off the head. I don't think either of us want... Oh, we both know that's a lie. You did first. You set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. Oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry. Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter! I'm bloody starving! Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat! Bring it to me! Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat! 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat!
Чё за нахуй, блядь? Ебать! В обычном Skyrim не было и только того пиздеца, что...
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave?
Ну, наверное, раб...
For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In the time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most. They ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthi. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. all of this was merely a diversion so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, clockwork. Having long stood still, its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
Ебать. Я думал, это типа Skyrim, но типа... Ёбаный рот! Этого казино... Да, это 4-я эра.
Hey, quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what?
Мы на корабле каком-то.
Well, sorry. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Yes.
Some things never change. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
Oh.
As determined as ever. I guess you're right.
Что за
But
херня?
who knows? Maybe everything is gonna be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache. Not our fault. Damn it, we're thieves. Frauds. And unlike you, I actually have a problem with that. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Там был сюжет. Он может... Ебать! Кираницы, Килиец. Аэтерна. Аразиалец. Значит так, возьмем, пожалуй, так. Тело. Так, пол. Ну, пол бы явно был мужичком. Ну нет, все же был мужичком. Ебать. Ема, еди же, посади же. Я это не раздельно, но я хочу быть вот таким сетеньким. Голова. Нет. Убираем. Болевая раскраска. С логотипом, блин, виде. Значит, так нужно взять какой-нибудь максимально такой. Да? Вот красный. Нихуя не видно, можете хотя бы, блин, делать? Чип носа мне нравится. Длина носа. Так, нос бы я уменьшил. А это, кстати, я помню. А челюсти, это же... Да. Поднимем его максимально. Вперед. Не, в целом меня устраивает это. И, блядь, тут просто на музыку. Она такая... Тын, тын. Ептижишь, почти ептижишь, блядь. Хватит. И чё? Значит так. Доктор писал тут какой же, как в Скайриме, еще третий раз. Это редактор тут как за обычного говорит. Вот. Темный. Мы можем FF. Или... Короче, мы будем... Зверь.
Orazio. Right. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand. Wait. You hear that? Shit! Someone's coming!
Women nowadays just don't want a man to court them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days, back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of it. Good chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp! Good. Now, quiet.
Ah, here we go. Ah, smells like 4 years balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition underneath it.
Ah, yeah, right.
Снаряжение и...
That guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving.
Тут в
You go look
этом видео
upstairs.
будет дохуище,
I'll see if I
блядь,
can
мало.
find it down here.
Ебать, я буду смотреть просто нахуй.
Okay.
Блядь, каждая, сука,
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick.
Мне кажется, у нас яркий много экран.
Take on the old guy. I'll take the young one. Go!
Someone's there.
Throw a hook to the face! Come on, George! You can do it!
О, чёрт, блин. Офигеть! Хватайте за... Без оружия?
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Yes, with a little luck, come on. Help me search, there must be a rope or something.
Сейчас. Так.
And I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board. It just can't ever be easy, can it?
Ау. Ебать!
Poor lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
What the? Who are you?
Мара?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant, as are you, dear Sirius. Unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you, but sadly, it's not compassion to rule. knows my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen.
Да, все же надо.
It is the only way
И
the
да,
probabilities
я не
will
знаю, что
fall
теперь
into place.
чувствительность смычки начал значительно
This
проще
is the way
играть.
it has to be.
Когда я могу просто
The way it has
кнопками на
been for
мышке
eons.
еще.
I am sorry.
Еще, да, я вам уже отзывал на моей
What the?
душе.
Oh no! No! What are you doing, please? Just don't leave! We just wanted to...
И мне сейчас продолжает она нравиться. То есть она до сих пор довольно...
After we had left Ostian, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic.
Вроде бы... Не, просто может... Извини. Тройки. Мы сюда можем моды загружать, вы угораете.
Is that a bit?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we
Да, так вот,
we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us, the war. We just wanted a second chance, that's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand
Вот те,
you.
которые снизу, типа, чтобы она лучше
You wanted to
скользила.
start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you, you know? We could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain. I
don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
Типа, модно скрипта.
Tinday.
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
But... You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can. Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie him and his friend together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
Ой, блядь, ботин. Ладно. Ты чё? Бля.
Breathe.
Дыши.
Tell me, what is time to the dead dreaming anyway?
So many people just talk, and
How
never
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm dead.
Crisp.
There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
what is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Мы в Двемерских руинах. Двемерских. Руинах. Это были Двемерские двери. Что? Какого хрена? Какого хрена? Где мы? Удачи. Запустите. Ой, это будет пустить. Нет, это не будет пустить. Да, где мы твою лишь налево? Выглядит как второй выбор, просто так. Где мы? Королевская бухта, западные ворота, Там есть курсор. Да. Куда мы идем? Я не знаю. Крафтинг. Почему мне просто сказать приключения? Хотел бы рынок. Да, прям. Ну, тут должен был быть 20 многочасовой. Как в начале. Кирка. Эта игра просто меня... Она не такая, как Skyrim. Можем блокировать. От чего умерли эти люди? Просто... Чего-то не хватает. Чем? Явно какой-то квест. Не знаю, я ничего не понимаю. Как еще раз это он называется? Эндерал. Эндерал. Мы можем вызвать животное или... Уйти! Уйдите! Ребят, с вами было Высшее Зло, это был Skyrim Эндерал. Пока. Я не знаю, что это за игра, но она выглядит абсолютно гениально.